What's up, sports fans? It's the Roger Report, and we've got a packed show today. First up, we're talking about Justin Fields and how he's already making waves, catching the attention of his former team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, in a huge way. Then, we're going behind enemy lines to get the lowdown on the Pittsburgh Steelers themselves as they prepare for their next big game, breaking down what makes them tick for Week 2. But it's not just about the Steelers. We're also looking at the critical matchups for the Seattle Seahawks, highlighting the 4 key battles that could determine their fate against Pittsburgh. And finally, we'll break down the keys to victory for the Steelers to secure their win against the Seahawks. Stick around, you won't want to miss any of this. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is ringing. Justin Fields is making noise. The former Steelers QB is already turning heads with his new team, the New York Jets, and his old squad is feeling the told-you-so vibes. After starting the season with the Steelers last year and going 4-2 before Russell Wilson took over, Fields' performance against Pittsburgh in Week 1 has sparked internal chatter within the Steelers organization. Despite missing out on bringing him back this offseason, settling instead for Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers' front office is reportedly feeling a sense of validation seeing Fields play so well. It seems like a win-win for both the Jets and Steelers in this quarterback shuffle, but the real story is Fields proving his capabilities on a new stage. Fans are buzzing about the potential of Justin Fields, with many echoing the sentiment of the Steelers' internal reactions. The narrative of Fields being undervalued is gaining traction, and his strong outing against his former team has only fueled the fire. Analysts are weighing in on the strategic implications of the quarterback carousel and whether the Steelers made the right long-term decision. But was this just a one-game flash, or is Justin Fields truly back on track? And what does this mean for the Steelers' upcoming showdown? We're going behind enemy lines to find out what the Pittsburgh Steelers are really made of for Week 2. Get ready for a Week 2 showdown as the Seattle Seahawks prepare to face the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we've got the inside scoop. We've spoken with Steelers Wire managing editor Kurt Popje to break down 5 crucial things you need to know about this Pittsburgh squad. Expect offensive coordinator Arthur Smith to lean into the run game with multiple tight ends, a strategy that's been working thanks to Aaron Rodgers. While DK Metcalf is a key player, Rodgers is spreading the ball around, so don't expect massive target numbers for him. On defense, rookie linebacker Peyton Wilson is showing all the makings of a future star, and the Steelers' offensive line needs to step up after a rough Week 1 to protect Rodgers from Seattle's formidable defensive front. The prediction? Steelers taking it at home, 31-14, thanks to their defense and Rodgers' hot start. The Seahawks' defense, particularly their front seven, is a major concern for the Steelers' offensive line, which struggled mightily in Week 1. Fans are anxious to see if Rodgers can stay upright and if the Steelers can establish a consistent run game to complement his passing. Can the Steelers' offensive line hold up against the Seahawks' pressure? And what specific matchups will decide this critical game? We're breaking down the 4 must-win matchups for the Seattle Seahawks as they head into Pittsburgh. It's a must-win situation for the Seattle Seahawks as they face the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 2, and the key to victory lies in these 4 critical matchups. While DK Metcalf will draw attention, the Seahawks need to neutralize TJ Watt, who has been a consistent pass-rushing force with over 100 sacks. In the backfield, rookie Zach Charbonnet faces a tough test against Steelers linebacker Patrick Queen, who led the team in tackles last season. Cornerback Rick Woolen has the challenging task of shadowing Metcalf, using his speed and length to try and contain him. The ultimate chess match will be between Seahawks coach Mike Macdonald and Steelers QB Aaron Rodgers, who Macdonald's defense has historically contained, limiting him to low yardage and forcing turnovers. Fans are debating whether the Seahawks defense, especially their secondary, can handle the Steelers' aerial attack, particularly Rodgers and Metcalf. The pressure is on Seattle to reverse their fortunes after a tough start to the season, and these individual battles will be pivotal. These individual duels are crucial, but what are the overarching strategies the Steelers need to employ to secure a win? We're diving into the Steelers' keys to victory against the Seahawks in Week 2. For the Pittsburgh Steelers to come out on top against the Seattle Seahawks, establishing a strong run game is paramount. While the Seahawks defense stifled the run against the 49ers, Pittsburgh needs more than their meager 53 rushing yards from Week 1 to support Aaron Rodgers. The offensive line, particularly Broderick Jones, must improve to prevent Rodgers from facing constant pressure from the Seahawks' potent defensive line. On the other side of the ball, the Seahawks' passing attack was anemic, with Jackson Smith-Njigba being the lone bright spot. Seattle's strategy might involve double-teaming Smith-Njigba and focusing on stopping the run, forcing Geno Smith to win the game. Ultimately, the Steelers aim to leverage their quarterback advantage and a more balanced offense to secure the win. Steelers fans are eager for a more consistent offensive output, especially from the run game, to take pressure off Aaron Rodgers. The Seahawks' defensive focus on Jackson Smith-Njigba is a key talking point, with many wondering if Geno Smith can find other weapons. With all these critical matchups and strategic keys in play, who do you think will come out on top? We'll recap all the action and give you the final rundown in our outro. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on today's show. We saw Justin Fields making his mark, the Pittsburgh Steelers gearing up for a massive clash, and the Seahawks facing crucial individual battles. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your sports news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your predictions in the comments below. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.